Hi guys, long time no see. You might still hear it in my voice, but I've been kind of sick for the past 2 weeks. No COVID, just a regular long ass flu. I don't know what's the deal. I think that the fact that we've been so isolated for almost 2 years and is it because our immune systems are getting weaker because we don't get normal flus anymore? But I've never had a flu that lasted for 2 weeks before. But any case, enough about that. Today's video is just a short, what's been going on, kind of catch up video. So big things have happened while I've been sick also. We had to let go of the cottage. So we emptied the cottage at the end of November, cleaned it up and left the keys, and luckily we didn't need to confront the owner because she's not still coming back. So we were able to leave out the keys. So let's hope that's the last that I'm gonna hear about that one. Even though the cottage thing lasted only a short 6-month period, I sure am grateful for it. All the experiences I got to experience on that place, in that nature. I got to grow and evolve and do many things that were able because of that setting, that environment. And also we get to enjoy some great times there with my family. So it was a beautiful period of time. She's now gone, and now I'm focusing on moving forward and seeing what happens next. Where will my next garden be? Don't know yet, but I'm sure gonna tell you guys when I get it. So while I've been laying low on my sick time, I've been doing quite a lot different type of crafting, practicing doing things. I'm finding it very interesting to try, see how things work. And I thought I've done also Yule themed craftings. So I thought that I would show you guys what I've been crafting, just in case that inspires somebody. So there's a big messy pile on my table on things that I've been working on. And maybe I'd start with one of the highlights of November was when Manuela from Place of Stillness visited me here in Finland. So that was the first time I got to see a fellow, tarot YouTuber in real life flesh, and that was amazing. And because it happened to be my birthday the day before she came, Manuela was amazing and bought me a lot of birthday gifts. She bought me a bunch of her old witchcraft books and a beautiful green scarf to match my eyes, and incense and whatnot. But my favorite thing was this. It's a handmade, kind of a tarot spread grimoire that she made for me. And there's her hand. And I think this is such a thoughtful, beautiful gift. And it has all the spreads that she has made. But the thing that melted my heart was that everything is hand painted, handwritten, and even the paper, the book, everything. She crafted this whole thing, and I'm finding this so inspiring. So maybe at some point I will show you guys a few spreads, but if you're interested in seeing these spreads, she's been going through them in her channel, A Place of Stillness, so I will link that video down below. But this was amazing. And while Manuela was here, I wanted to show her Tarotpuoti, the coolest tarot shop here in Finland. So I took her there, and we bought a deck for me. And this deck is gonna remind me of her every time I use it. And it's in this beautiful hex couture pouch. I love her. She's a Finnish girl who makes these, handmade tarot pouches. So here lives my new deck. And the deck that I got was oak as in thorn. And I've never been kind of a person who really enjoys animal decks or anything too cute. But for some reason this deck had a color palette that I really liked. You know, November time, darkness here in Finland, winter is coming, and all these really fall colors, these burnt oranges, different types of browns. And I was really surprised that I really enjoyed working with this deck. And on top of all, I love how it shuffles. It's a great quality. Yeah, but this is the deck. I haven't bought a lot of decks this year, but I thought that I would get a deck while I'm shopping with Manuela. So that kind of reminds me of her. And yeah, if anybody gets interested about these tarot cases, handmade in Finland, I will link Hex Couture's Etsy shop down there. Not sponsored in any way. I just like supporting my local businesses here in Finland because I appreciate them as I do this linen pouch. But let's jump into the Yule themed craftings first, and then I'm gonna continue with some other inspirations so you know what's coming next if you want to skip ahead. And what I've been crafting is, you know, getting inspired while laying sick on the couch and getting different ideas in the kitchen. So I dried up a bunch of oranges in the oven because, you know, you can find YouTube tutorials for anything. Whatever you want to do, you can find a YouTube tutorial. You just gotta have the idea first. But I've been making these orange star anise, cinnamon and clove decorations for Yule time. Because the main thing that I've been making and the longest project has been these Yule logs. I have several of them. I don't know where and how I'm going to use them all yet. But when we went to Sweden to see my sister, I asked my sister's man that, because he has his own forest, and I was asking, does he have oak that needs to be taken down? Because we don't have a lot of oak in Finland, and I wanted to have a Yule log made out of oak. And he had one, you know, oak that was covered in moss, and it was bent down like a bow, and it couldn't survive anyway. So we felt that that was, you know, a great oak to take down for this project. And I actually had a full oak chopped in pieces in my car when we drove back from Sweden. And he sawed them into pieces, and now they've dried quite a lot. And then hubby drilled some holes into this because tree needs time to dry. And the plan for this Yule log is, as first year, to be used as a candle holder. So we have holes for candles, and then I'm gonna decorate it with these, you know, Yule orange thingies. And also on top of that, I collected and roasted some acorns in the oven so I can use them to decorate the Yule log for this year. And then I'm also gonna get some holly. So we get some green holly with the red berries on top of this. And then for this Yule, this can be like a kind of a centerpiece in the table or whatever. But the main goal is that next Yule, I would have my own fireplace where I would then burn this Yule log in the fire. So planning ahead like that. But this has been the main crafting, and it's still a project ongoing because it takes time to dry and everything. But I love the green moss on it. Then one day when I was just too sick to do anything better, I was sitting on the couch watching TikTok. Yes, I found TikTok also this fall. Never thought that would happen, but my daughter installed it to my phone. And she also asked me one day to buy her one of these crystal, you know, pouch necklace thingies. And I just happened to come across a TikTok video on how to do one of these. So I thought that, okay, I'll try. I had some string from my Yule Craftings and I made her a crystal pouch myself. So that was fairly easy and fun. And it also made my daughter super happy because this year's Christmas calendar that she has is actually a crystal calendar. So she will be getting a new crystal every day that she can put in to this necklace. And I just have to show this that she made to me. Look at that. The triple moon on a turquoise heart. The girl really knows her mom. But on top of, you know, just crafting things with my hand, I've been studying more about herbs and their uses. I've been making, so far I've been mainly working with oils. Here I have a lemon and rosemary oil still going on, but I've made other oils, and also one oil I turned into a salve that we actually use the whole family now for our dry feet. I got the inspiration for this from the Green Witch channel because I was sick. I wanted also to make ginger honey. And next, what I'm planning is to do more tinctures, for example. I'm finding this really relaxing and I really enjoy learning and trying new things. And I have a lot of herbal books and books about plants already, but these are the new ones that have come in this, you know, past few months. So, Master Book of Herbalism by Paul Bale, and then the 2 volumes by Mrs. Grieve, A Modern Herbal. So what I do, I use a lot of reference books and see and try to figure out things to try and to do. And also in the meanwhile, I've been filling up my collection of mortars and pestles. Here's one of the newest ones that have joined the house. If anybody's ever interested in seeing my mortars and pestles, just let me know. I'll make a short video of those. So there was a short, you know, catch up what I've been up to, what I've been crafting. And also I've been drinking a lot of my own homemade teas from my herbs. I'm normally not a tea drinker at all. I prefer coffee. But now when I've been sick and to use my ginger honey, I've made some herbal teas of different herbs that I gathered last summer from the cottage. So kind of the circle is closing in many different ways. Well, we do have already snow on the ground. Winter is not coming anymore, it's already here. The days are super dark, hence the bad lightings and probably all of my future videos for the next 6 months. But I'm finding it easier to cope with the darker times. And actually I've never had as nice November as this year. It was actually quite sunny. Many days I saw the sun, which is not usual here in Finland. And doing all this crafting and working also with the wheel of a year makes me accept this changing seasons better, because sometimes the darker part of the year can be super hard up here in Finland to, you know, really deal. But at least for me, all this makes it a whole lot more fun. I hope you guys are all well and feeling good. I'll be getting better day by day also. Until next time. Bye guys.